What's up, everybody? Kamahl here. Welcome to another video. So I was just watching a Warframe tier list by somebody that I'm pretty sure is autistic, and I won't point out who it is, although he did a Warframe tier list and he put Nyx as a D tier, a D tier frame. And what he said in this video is she's just the worst Warframe and Psychic Bolt is a completely useless ability. And as soon as I heard that, I realized that this person has absolutely no fucking clue what he's talking about when it comes to this Warframe. I'm going to show you why Nyx is actually one of the best Warframes to use in higher tier difficulties, and especially once Steel Path releases. So Steel Path hasn't come to console yet, but Nyx is who I take on my Kuba Lich farming. I take her on my sorties. Like, Nyx is my high tier frame. So let's go ahead and read through her abilities, or kind of give you a brief idea as to what she does. Before though, if you like the videos, like, share, comment, subscribe. I am going to be putting out more videos on Warframe and other games in general. I've literally been playing nothing but Warframe the past couple weeks. So yeah, let's get into it. So it says, enemies are 20% less accurate when targeting Nyx Prime. This is her passive ability. Her Mind Control, the first ability, at Nyx invades the psyche of a target, confusing enemies and making them fight for the Tenno's cause. Targets then fired upon by Nyx receive a damage multiplier. So what that means, when you shoot them, they take more damage, and that's when they're under the control. And she has an augment for this that I always use that increases their damage by 500%, so that's 5 times more damage if you have the augment. Her second ability, and this person said that this ability was completely useless, but if you have over 130% power strength, it does 100% complete defense reduction. Gets rid of their shield, gets rid of their armor. It makes them just like a wet paper sack. Like, you can just tear through them with the slightest of ease. Chaos, which you cast it, I'll just read through. With a powerful psychic blast, Nyx causes mass hysteria on the battlefield by confusing all enemies to attack random factions. So they just attack one another. If you're the only one there, they're going to attack you, but that's where this comes in. Just make sure you have a mind control target. And then absorb. I never use this, with the exception of doing like maybe a high tier defense. I might use this, but I almost never do. It's just not an ability that I really like to play with. So I am here in the Simulacrum, and let me go ahead and show you my build before anyone asks. So that's not what I wanted to click on. Go ahead and back out of that. Don't worry about my talons. My son was playing earlier. So this is my Nyx build. It's not perfect, it's not complete, it's not done, it's still a work in progress. I never really push things to the max of the max, except for my Saren build. This is my current Supra Vandal build. I still need to add like 3 or 4 more formas in it to make it really where I want it to be at. And here's my Slicey Slice. That I fucking love this weapon. This is such a good weapon. It's my ribbon for it. But so yeah, let's go ahead and look at the Super Vandal, and we're going to use it against level 135 corrupted heavy gunners. We'll go ahead and pause the enemy, that way I don't have to do all the running around and jumping and crazy stuff. So let's get all these. Kill all enemies, clear all enemies, get all 20. As you can see, enemy level 135. Now I want to show you what it's why saying that her psychic bolts is absolutely just sheer ignorance. So this is a 135 corrupted heavy gunner. Just give her some body shots with the gun. Try not to hit her in the face. And this is the Super Vandal. It's a pretty okay rifle. As you can see, that's an entire clip, and alright, almost an entire clip, and the corrupted heavy gunner is dead. Now let me show you what happens when you cast psychic bolts. Body shots once again. Wow, it's almost like they have no defense. It's almost like that is the strongest armor stripping ability that there is. It's almost like this person doesn't know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to Warframes. I mean, you can just eat through the enemies. Like, you cut through them like fucking butter. I mean, it's absolutely insane to think that this ability is useless. Psychic Bolts is extremely strong, and once again, if you have 130 power strength, you completely negate all of their defenses. Not just their armor, not just their shield, but all of their defenses, 100% gone. So, whereas you saw it almost took an entire clip to kill one enemy without Psychic Bolts, I can now use one clip to kill, you know, over 10 enemies. It's absolutely baffling when I see people like this, that they make these far-fetched claims without even really knowing what the hell they're doing, without ever playing the Warframe to their full potential, or even understanding how the Warframes work. So, once again, Nyx is insanely strong. Now, I could potentially try this again with them moving around. I'm probably going to die a couple times, but let's just derp around a little bit with... Let's go back up. Where are they? We'll get the Corrupted Heavy Gunners again. Actually, and we'll unpause them. Okay, now once again, I'm likely going to die, but just to kind of give you an idea. Fully active. You take away their armor with your Psychic Bolts. Oh, I'm out of mana. Try to avoid the fucking hits on the ground. Those are painful. Not really painful. I'd say they're more annoying. There you go. Useless Nyx. Worst Warframe in the game. Tearing through level 135 Corrupted Heavy Gunners. Terrible, terrible friend. You shouldn't use her. She's a trash frame. You should never even consider putting her in your arsenal, because she's boo-boo. Oh, dead. Told you. You know what? There was only 3 left, though, so that's pretty good. D tier, trash Warframe, don't ever use her. She's garbage. Like, I mean, come on. I would say Nyx is... I don't know why this shit's going all crazy, but whatever. Nyx is really strong. As you can see, she has the ability to completely cut through the enemy's defenses and just tear through the enemies. You know, she's really, really strong and one of the most overlooked Warframes, and I'll admit, up until about a week ago, I never had any interest in playing her, never had any interest in really using her or anything like that. And my good friend Tanner was like, bro, no, like, you've got to understand she's really good. And I was like, I guess I just don't really like her. I was doing a level 100 mission, and I was having some difficulties with it. It was just taking a long time to kill the enemies, and it was very frustrating. I had fucked up and tried to kill my Lich a few times, and it wasn't going as intended. He brought Nyx, and I started slicing through him like just super easy, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And he was like, it's Nyx, man. Nyx is insanely good. After that happened, I realized that I had been missing out, and I started using Nyx. I started learning her, and yeah, she's extremely strong. So don't sleep on Nyx. Play around with her, and make sure before you make a tier list on any game that you actually know what the hell you're talking about. I mean, the best example that I could put on this is like, this would be like me going in and making a Dark Souls boss tier list, and I've never played Dark Souls. So, I mean, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, like I said in the top of the video, if you like this, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll be putting out more videos in the future, probably some build videos to see what's going on. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out!